What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're back with some more All-Pro Football 2K8. We got the Washington Federals taking on the Red Dogs. This Red Dogs team is all about defense. This is the team that we created, okay? Defense, defense, defense. Two guys on offense, which is Jim Harbaugh and Christian Okoye, who are bronze players, not the greatest. This team, they went heavy on the offensive line. They got 4 offensive linemen that are gold or bronze respectfully. Otto Graham is their quarterback, and then you got the great Earl Campbell as their running back. And with that offensive line, I think this might be one of the biggest tests of the season for our defense. I'm not saying that we're going to lose this game, but our defense might be outmatched just a little bit. And you can't really say that too much about this defense. We did lose last week for the first time. We went up against O.J. Simpson as we get the ball to Christian Okoye back-to-back times for a first down. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 right here, and Jim's gonna throw it, and that pass will be broken up. So we got to get the ball to the Federals. So last week versus the Cyclones, we did not give up 100 yards versus OJ, and OJ's one of the best backs. The O-line though wasn't that great. This O-line might be the best in this game, so we again have our hands full. It's not just a good running back we have to contend with, but good blocking up front. He picks up 9 yards there. They run the ball, and we shut it down, or did we? They give him a first down. I'm like, yo, I call BS, hombre. That is some poop, you feel me? And we do get the call reversed. Then they go for it on 4th and 1. No, they're just going to try to make us jump offside. So we do take over, and Christian Okoye is going the wrong direction. All right, so we got to go the other way. Looking downfield is Jim Harbaugh. He steps up, he throws it. That is a ugly duckling of a pass, and we get the ball right back to the Federals. Up the gut, and we're going to stop it. That's what I want to see. We got to get multiple hats around Earl Campbell, and so far, that is what we are doing. 3rd down and 7. Can we get off the field here? Yes, we can. Let's go. Gardner with the sack, and that was a user sack. You know my user game on the D-line is stupid good. We're going to run the ball, Christian Okoye, and Christian Okoye is going to get upfield for a decent gain of 7, and look what happened to the ref. Bah! Just lay it down, Mr. Official. Nobody can escape contact in this game. Lloyd gets open. That's going to result in a first down. Last play of the first quarter, we throw it to the flat, caught by Lloyd again, and that will take us to the second quarter, tied up at 0. So 3rd down and 5, play fake. Jim is loose. When Jim gets loose, you better hold on, because anything can happen, a good play or a bad play, depending on what team you root for. Lloyd makes the catch. Lloyd having himself a first half. We're going to run the ball. Christian Okoye again. Going to get some help from his defenders as they push him forward. Then he's going to get to the 2-yard line, make it the 3. So from the Washington 3, it's a 3-yard touchdown run, but there's a flag. But the flag is going to be for that late hit. He was clearly in the end zone already. That's a late hit, so we're going to kick the PAT from the 1 instead of the 2. Gotta love All-Pro football. They're going to run the ball with Earl Campbell, and Earl Campbell's starting to heat up a little bit. And when things get hot and there's no oven mitts, people get burned. So that's going to result in a first down run. From the 47, still on their side of the 50, Earl Campbell gets some mean blocking, then gets away from Blakely, gets some more mean. That's their center downfield lane to block, like 30 yards downfield, and that's a touchdown. That is a 53-yard touchdown run by Earl Campbell. And now can our offense keep pace on 3rd down and 12? No. They keep on dropping that linebacker back so far. I'm thinking my receiver's going to step around him, and it doesn't happen, and we get in some trouble. They run the ball, Earl Campbell, they pick up the first down. They run with him again. They fighting for every inch. They're going to pick up 4 yards. They give it to Earl again. Does he get tired? Maybe he does. Derek Thomas with the stop. 3rd down and 7. Looking downfield is Otto, throws it, and that pass is going to be tipped and nearly intercepted by McDaniel. So they got set up for a field goal. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So we're down by 3. That's okay. We've been down before. We do have a defense I think can get stops, and I think we have a quarterback that's fairly accurate if we need to move the ball through the air. We would much rather run the football, but as of right now, our rushing attack's not really doing that well. Our passing attack is actually doing better, surprisingly. We throw the ball there. It's a first down. We're going to step up in the pocket. Jim doing good things until he fumbles the football. The Federals recover it, and there you go. 10-7 to the score. They got the football with 42 seconds on the clock, and that's a great pass to Rob Moore. They have 1 timeout left. Otto has it, and Otto Graham going to get loose. They split the defense like you split the Red Sea, and there you go. And that's going to result in a field goal attempt, and the kick is up. Kick is good. Now, they do kick it with 25 seconds on the clock, so maybe premature, but I guess they didn't want nothing crazy to happen. So now we got Rod Woodson, and crazier things have happened. 50, 45, 40, and we are still in bounds, still on his feet, and we get down to the 20-yard line. So we're going to run the ball because we have all 3 timeouts, and this is one of my favorite plays. It just didn't work out for glory. Just a 1-yard gain there. Harbaugh, then a roll right, throws it, caught, but not in bounds. So we're going to settle for the field goal, and the wind is kind of going that way, but I think we just misgauged it, mistimed it, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to be down by 6 to head to the second half. You can see that our passing attack is doing better than our rushing attack, and their rushing attack is doing way better than the passing attack, and that is a new thing for us to experience on defense. Now, last week versus Cyclones, OJ was balling, but again, we stopped him from getting over 100, and Earl Campbell is well over 100 yards now if he wasn't already, and Banks is there for the touchdown-saving tackle. If we could save like a touchdown home to a field goal, that would be great, but I don't think the writing is on the wall for that. Earl Campbell up the gut, that's a touchdown. Now, we're only down by 2 scores, so all we got to do is score. Score a touchdown, and we're right back in this ball game. Rod Woodson like, I'm going to do it myself. My offense stinks, and he tried. He really did try. Bless his heart. 2nd down and 12. We're going to throw that thing, intercepted. Yes, it is. Don't give up, okay? Don't give up on the Red Dogs. Back-to-back weeks have been tough, but we still got plenty of time, okay? They run the ball to get to the 30-yard line with a gain of 2. Dropping back as Otto throws it. That pass is going to be caught, and now they're in prime position to try to score. 2nd down and 7. We missed Earl Campbell. We're going to miss him again. Okay, now we're down by 3 possessions. But it's still the 3rd quarter, and if you score here, we're back down by 2 possessions. So again, crazy things have happened. Then throw it to Redmond. That's going to result in a gain of 6. 3rd down and 4. We got to have it. Throwing it downfield. Incomplete. We got to go for it here. Time is not on our side. We probably should punt it, but forget shoulda, woulda, coulda. We're going for this thing. Jim looking to run. He's going to pick up the 1st down, and he holds on to the football in the process. Looking downfield to the left side, throwing it to Walker, and that's going to result in a 1st down. There you go. Now a passing game starting to percolate. Throwing it downfield, caught by Redmond. Let's go. That's a 1st down. We got this thing moving inside the red zone. Touchdown, Red Dogs. And there you go, Ohio. It's like Ohio State taking on Maryland. No, it's not. So we stopped Earl Campbell right there. That's a good look. It's like Cincinnati or the Cleveland Browns taking on Washington. No, it's not. We stop Earl Campbell again right there. 3rd down and 9. Otto looking downfield. That pass is going to be caught, and we stop him, so we force a 3 and out. It's like the Capitals take it. No, it's just not. I don't think it works. I don't think Ohio versus Washington works in any scenario. Except for maybe the Cavs versus the Wizards. That used to be a close game. Close matchup, I mean. That's a great run right there by Okoye. Christian Okoye, get your run on. Back-to-back solid runs up to the Washington 20. Run it again. Pull that guard. Take your fullback out there. Get a block downfield, and you're in the end zone, even though that defensive back gave it to my offensive lineman. That's what happens. That's what happens when you don't have, like, stars in your O-line. DBs will give it to some of your O-linemen. It's crazy, but it does happen. It does happen. Anyways, 1st down and 10 from the 31-yard line. Earl Campbell getting loose. And Earl Campbell has the juice, still on his feet, breaking all kinds of tackles, and he's breaking my heart. From the 49, we get in there with the sack with Williams, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 16 from the Washington 44-yard line, and look at Jim. He got loose. The ref had to pick himself up again. So 4th and inches. This time they're actually going to run the play, not just try to get us to jump off sides. Cam Norton with the stop, but they have a 1st down. Looking downfield, avoids the pass rush, and we stop him from doing anything. Thank you, Big Dan. 2nd down and 10. They run the ball. Earl Campbell going to turn the corner, and that's going to result in a solid gain. So 3rd down and 5. They run it again. Can we stop them? We can. But they're in field goal range, and the 2-possession lead would help. But they're not going to get that 2-possession lead because they will punt the football instead of go for the field goal. And then we get sacked. So we're looking at 3 and out territory. And that's exactly what happened. 3 and out. 2 minutes on the clock. Got to make a decision. We decided to punt the football away. It's a perfect punt, but the wind's not going in our favor. So they're going to have good field position. Are they in field goal range? I think so, but I thought so last possession they didn't kick it. So we got to stop them on defense. And yes, Derek Thomas, he knows what time it is. We got to stop Earl Campbell. Earl Campbell gets loose, and I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. They're in field goal range now for sure. They run the ball, we blow it up though. So, I mean, it's not a guarantee the kick is up, and the kick is no good. There's about a 45-yarder. You kind of expect that to be reasonable, but it wasn't. He dropped it just like he dropped this catch. Catch the ball man, do me a favor. We throw it deep down for that pass would have been tougher to catch, but catch that one too. 4th and 10. Last chance to dance, and we throw it into traffic again. I'm just thinking the receiver's going to cross the face of the linebacker. It just doesn't happen. And we're going to end up losing this ball game. But it was a very entertaining game. Very, very fun game. Earl Campbell absolutely destroyed our defense. 25 carries, 196 yards, plus 3 touchdowns. It was not easy, to say the least. So Graham, QB rating of 92, completed the 6 passes on 9 attempts. 66% completion percentage. We went 10 for 22. It was good in that first half. Second half, it was just bad. Christian Okoye, he chipped in with a decent gain on the ground, but Earl Campbell, it was all about him today. It was all about him today, to say the least. So hopefully we don't face another team that has beast O-linemen across the board. 4 out of the 5 O-linemen were stars. 3 out of the 5 or 3 out of the 4 that were stars were gold stars. And then you add Earl Campbell to it and Otto that can run. It just wasn't fair. But we could have won that game. Got to play better. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope that the rest of the day is the best of your day. Peace, love. Hot sauce.